close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I make these pumpkin patties. I grew up making these with my mom, and they are delicious. They're perfect for fall. All you need is some butternut squash, vegetable oil, flour, cinnamon, sugar, and eggs. That's all you need. To get started, I'm going to go ahead and boil about 10 cups of butternut squash. This is frozen. You can actually steam these bags if you wanted to, or feel free to use an actual butternut squash and just chop it up. I hate with a passion chopping up butternut squash because it's so hard. So these were just a lifesaver. They were super easy to use. So in a bowl, I'm just going to go ahead and start mixing together 2.5 cups of sugar. I thought it'd be cute to use this little sugar bowl because it's a pumpkin and it holds not a lot of sugar. So I had to actually run downstairs and grab more sugar, which you'll see here shortly. But yeah, I'm just going to add 2.5 cups of sugar into the bowl. Then I'm going to take just about 2 cups of self-rising flour and add that into the mixture. I actually end up running out of flour after only 2 cups. Normally, this recipe calls for 3 cups of flour, but it ended up turning out just fine. So next I'm going to be adding 3 eggs, and then I start mixing it up, and then later on I add 1 more. So 4 eggs total in the mixture. I'm just going to go ahead and mix this all together. I've been begging my husband for a stand mixer for some time now, but he thinks I wouldn't use one when I think I would. I definitely don't recommend using a whisk. Use a hand mixer or anything that you have. Definitely don't use a whisk just because it gets a little clumpy in there. You see later on I actually take a spatula type thing. I don't know what it's called. What is this? I don't know. I use this and I kind of just like fold everything together and use it. It's a lot better. I'm adding in that 4th egg that I was just talking about now, and I'm just going to continue mixing this all up. Another benefit to using this frozen butternut squash, it actually didn't take very long to boil. So my butternut squash is done, so I'm just going to go ahead and drain it in a strainer. So now I'm going to add 5 generous cups of the butternut squash. As you can see, I initially started with 10 cups of frozen squash, and I only end up having about 6 cups of cooked squash at the end. With my leftover squash, I end up not knowing what to do with it, so I end up making this really delicious homemade butternut squash mac and cheese for my son, and he and I both loved it. So if you guys want to see that recipe, let me know, and I could definitely film one for you guys. So now using my hand mixer, I'm going to go ahead and mix the butternut squash in with the flour, egg, and sugar mixture. And I'm just going to kind of blend that out until it's smooth. You definitely don't want any clumps in there, because any clumps that you have inside of your mixture, you're going to have inside of your patties, and those are not pleasant to bite into. So just mix this up until it's all smooth. And then on a plate, I just added about a 1/4 cup of cinnamon and then about a 1/2 cup of sugar. I like a lot more cinnamon on my pumpkin patties, but if you're not a huge cinnamon person or you don't like too much cinnamon, then I would definitely just do a 1/4 cup of cinnamon and then probably like 1 cup of sugar. Obviously do it to your tasting, but I do like a lot more cinnamon on my pumpkin patties. Just makes me feel like it's more fall-esque. Is that the right word? I don't know. Just make sure to mix up the cinnamon and the sugar. Now for the fun part, the frying. I absolutely hate frying food. I almost never do it. But you're going to take about a 4th inch, I don't know, is that the right word? About a 1/4 inch of oil at the bottom of the pan. You're going to just go ahead and heat that up over a medium heat. You don't want it too high because you don't want to burn them. But yeah, like about a medium heat. A test batch, so I'm just going to put 1 scoop of the batter into the pan, and I'm just going to fry one just to make sure it's all good. Feel free to do this if you want. I'm horrible at frying, like I said, so I just try to be careful. But yeah, you're just gonna cook it on one side for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then flip it over and then cook it for like another 2 minutes on the other side. It's really quick. And then you're just going to transfer it onto a piece of paper just to absorb all that oil. Once you get all that oil off, I just go ahead and coat both sides in the cinnamon sugar mixture. I like a lot of it on there, so I put a heavy coating on both sides, and then that's it. The tester was definitely yummy, so I'm gonna go ahead and cook the rest of my pumpkin patties. I cook about 4 at a time just because it's quicker that way. Again, I'm not good at frying, so some of these kind of got a little bit crispier than I wanted it to. I just like to blame my electric stove because I absolutely hate cooking on an electric stove. But just be careful with it. You can see me in the background being fat and eating my pumpkin patty as they're frying. Super easy. They're so delicious. It brings me back to my childhood. My mom was a little jealous that I made these because we usually make them together. And I honestly didn't make them last year, and I was kind of bummed out, so I had to make them this year. My son loved it. Cameron won't try them because pumpkin. He won't try anything pumpkin for whatever reason. But yeah, as you can see, these kind of cooked a little bit, but that's all right, you guys. It's okay if it cooks a little bit more. You just put cinnamon sugar on it and you can't even taste it if it's a little bit more burned. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys make these or try them, let me know. Let me know if you love them. Have you guys had these before? Do you guys call them something different? I only know how to say it in Portuguese, and I'm really not going to say it right now because I get super embarrassed when I speak Portuguese. But yeah, I don't know. I just always made these. They're pumpkin patties in English. I don't know. I mean, they're just so delicious. They're perfect for fall. So yeah, if you guys try it out, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up and comment below if you guys try them.